All right, we are at episode 4 of our 97 local to global series, episode 2 of our actual booking. Last show, we saw Honest Frank becoming the PWA heavyweight champion. Uh, Jeb Langley, aka Who's Your Daddy, is our top babyface, and they are currently feuding. We had Silver Shark and Blue Sky, aka Ultimate Phoenix, defeating the Ghost. We had Lance Henderson defeating a young Richard Blood and not buying the hype. And then we introduced the hype. And if you're not familiar with the hype, he is Shawn Michaels in the 90s. So let's get to our show today, and then we'll get going. We start off the show with Blue Sky and Richard Blood losing to the Ghost to get the Ghost their win back, and just a match on the card effectively. Following that, we had Honest Frank paying um, Bonebreaker to fight Who's Your Daddy and to break his back. Um, no pun intended. We had the hype threw it all away, and Lance Henderson doesn't have to spoil anything. Is the free angle effectively? It is just talking about Lance Henderson, who's a spoiler, doesn't have to spoil the hype. He's already took care of himself. Following, we had them face off in a match with the hype defeating Lance Henderson with an evolution, revolution, whatever that is. And put up a really good match. Now, one thing I did notice playing C-Verse 97, and I don't know how or why or if this is designed, but man, chemistry is off the charts, good and bad. Like it's way more likely to have a roll of good or bad chem in 97 from what I watched played so far. I've had a save before that really brought me back to making videos. That was like 4 or 5 years, and it was like every other match was like boom chem, boom bad chem. It's like oh no, and I love that variety, variety, variety makes it special. So I'm more likely to pursue this match again in the future as they're going to be mainstays in the roster and have great chemistry. Following that, we had Honest Frank do the Who's Your Daddy stick, mocking Jeb Langley. Jeb Langley comes out for his match for his Bonebreaker and gets the win. Christopher Hart, aka Bonebreaker, not really the best, but again, out of the 10 people we have in our roster, not everybody's going to be successful, and sometimes you need to take the L. So we get Jeb Langley getting a win with the Daddy's Home as his finisher. And then in our main event, we had Honest Frank defeating Silver Shark with the Future Shock making defense number 1 of his PWA heavyweight title. And that ends the show there, where we really introduced the hype, showing that character, building that up, building up the Honest Frank as a, I don't want to say the word delusional, egomaniac, and then Who's Your Daddy as our lead baby face. That said, we are gonna go to Honest Frank, we are gonna go to the hype, and we are gonna go to, I don't know, Lance Henderson. Let's go Silver Shark. Do do do. Um, I didn't do Jeb Langley there just cause the other guy had 9, doesn't really do anything. None. Alright, so let's do a quick thing here. We are gonna bring in some workers our next show. I'll be sure to introduce them, but I really want to get him clean and sober just go long term. Nonetheless, that's it for episode 2 or episode 4, show 2, episode 4. Um, and thank you guys for watching. I hope you're enjoying these shorts. It's definitely different going through it. Change wise, I went ahead and I made our events free because we're gonna lose money at first, and then we'll just gain it back the more ever we get. But thank you.